Right? We are
I'm
live.
okay. I'm just trying to like set them up so they look like.
Right, yeah, you be having to like shuffle the curls around, do all that stuff. Happy New Year. Happy Thursday. Damn. Oh no.
Never slow motion, that whiskey and cognac be my potion. These verses are spoken and what I'm smoking, that shit so potent.
Hold on,
Token, this game so real, so we never spoke it. Essential things, my nigga, I keep my ears open. You never know when I'm flashy, I'm not the type to show it. Lame, let's get a bag, and just as quick you can watch the blow and lose it like a hundred.
Okay.
You pay the price. Now she gave my wife, but she more than just a night.
That thing was trying to power down on me. I'm like,
oh no.
We're not gonna do that today. See, how you feeling today, girl?
I feel good. I'm blessed and I'm grateful.
That part.
First off, give a fuck about these jerk offs. Go so hard,
Hey.
they burst off. We could all be worse off. Get a purse toss. Been winning, Mr. Guinness still ain't cursed off. So aim it on my business when I'm finished.
They be going off though. Chimes up, they go off every time.
Yeah, they do. I really enjoy their music.
Share this live up if you hopping on here. Drop those businesses number one.
Businesses.
You gotta do it. They gotta go off. Hey. Happy New Year!
Happy New Year!
So, funny thing is, I've talked to T, I think, every day since the New Year rang in, but we haven't seen each other. So, hey, girl.
Hey, girl.
Oh, my goodness. Do we have a lot to talk about? It is, T, it's been a crazy last few weeks since we've been out.
Ooh, child.
We had a lot to discuss.
A whole lot. It's a whole bunch of buffoonery. And I guess this stuff too.
This is so much foolery, and I can't wait till you come with, the tea later. We need to know what's going on. You got to catch us up. We've been out for a few weeks. I don't know about you all, but it was magical for me to be able to just be still. Sometimes we get so caught up in moving around that we don't take that time to just
right,
bring it back together. And I am guilty of that. I can be the first one to admit it, and it's something that I'm working on, this year. Speaking of which, our topic of the night. Are you ready? What were your New Year resolutions? I love to know. I would love to be able to share this next year and check in with anybody that drops their resolution to see, like, how did it work out?
Okay.
I like that. I mean, I think that it'll be good. Declare something, come on the show tonight, declare it, put it in the comments, and we're going to revisit it and check in next year. Because it's all about let's help each other stay accountable to reach our goals with whatever we want to do. And I think it's great. Everybody has different resolutions, right, T?
Everybody definitely has different resolutions. If they have resolutions, which is really cool.
It is. So we're going to talk about it tonight. That's going to be our topic. We have our special guest this evening, Susan Curry of Liberated Woman. Okay, she's coming. We're talking about the blog, modeling, everything that she's doing, and how she can potentially help you. Okay. Then 7:30, we got my girl Jasmine Wright coming on from Restago Handbags. I want you all to meet this lady. She resides in St. Louis. Okay, she's coming.
I thought you was what a money.
Yes, we're gonna learn about her, her handbag line. She was actually a guest on MzMetchi 101. So if you'd like to connect with her and really hear, we had a great conversation, T. It was great.
That's lit.
And for me, I love connecting with other business women. Even with Susan Curry, this has been in the making for a while. So I'm excited that we're opening up the show with these ladies.
Yes.
Before we get started, though, thank you to our sponsors. Thank you to our sponsors. T, one of my resolutions with you is we need to make a jingle for the sponsors.
I love it. I can't wait.
Y'all, T is good at this. Y'all need to book T for real, because she has great concepts and things that she can do musically and with jingles and just making your stuff be lit. So book us this year, okay? Period. That's it.
Right.
I want to shout out our sponsor, BlueJae. Do y'all see the Black Excellence?
Cute.
I got a hoodie, got the notebook. Imagine showing up to work and you got this. And you write down your dreams and your goals and your budget or whatever it is that you're trying to do in the Black Excellence book.
Period. I like that.
It's lit. You can use the promo code MzMetchi10 for 10% off at checkout. Okay. Go follow them. BlueJae has a community for people, up and coming business owners, or people that are just needing some organization in their lives. Like, she's your girl. She's your girl. She's the go-to. And definitely tax season coming up. T, are you ready?
My girl.
Erica, shout out to Erica of Tax Strategy. Okay, look, make sure that you all go. Please tell her that we sent you, okay?
Yes.
For real.
Do it.
It's serious. And you want to go to somebody who's trusted, that you can really, really rely on during these times. So Tax Strategy, they're going to make sure that you're going to be walking away like this. Where the money reside. Where the money reside. That video was everything to me.
I love it. You know, Ricky Smiley brought him on tour.
Are you serious?
Ricky Smiley had him come out and perform with a live band. Now he really do got a pamper booty, like off the video.
Did you say a pamper booty?
That thing poking like a soggy diaper. You hear me? But
not a soggy diaper.
Yeah, and it's high at the same time. So he got the good and the, you know, it's like
I'm not mad. If that's where the money resides, that's where the money resides.
Right. Period. Okay. I'm trying to live right out there with him.
Right away. Gotta shout out Black Dollar Days. Now remember, you know, it's so crazy, T. We've been talking about this for weeks, but the initiative launches on the 15th of this month.
Okay.
Martin Luther King Day. So make sure that you all go, and
she better be historical with her debut date.
Do you hear me? And you can register your business. So T, I expect to see T with Tia Chanel on there. I expect to see all of my friends and my buddies that join in and that watch the show. Make sure y'all go and drop your business on there. She's building a directory so that you can shop with these particular businesses during this protest. You know what I'm saying? And it's so much more. You have to go follow Black Dollar Days. Make sure that you get in tune with the initiative and register your business. This is very important, y'all. For real.
Absolutely.
Shout out to Fiya. Coming back soon. Okay. And the Slipout app, if you all haven't downloaded it, this app is dedicated to helping women overcome domestic violence. Okay. So be a part of it. Even if you're not experiencing it personally, share it. If this is a great resource. Okay. It's lit. And lastly, shout out to our business of the week, RWISE Design. So let me tell you all about RWISE. Ooh. He has vegan products, body products, as well as hair products. So y'all see I got my hair washed. You know what I'm saying? It's all shiny and stuff. This is right. You know, do you a little co-wash from time to time? See, do you co-wash your hair?
I do sometimes. Probably maybe like once a month.
Right.
Yeah, I'm not really good at it. I'll be like, whatever.
Right, I'm done. But no, RWISE is going to get you right. And she's got the body products too, y'all. Whew.
Yeah, she has some really good lotion that I had. I cannot remember the name of the scent, but it was fire.
Probably the Hebrew oil. I'm gonna let you smell.
It was the Hebrew oil. That's exactly what it was.
The crazy part about it is I had her make me another one, and I got a jar right here.
So then
for a beauty product. That's mine. That's
okay. Because I was just wondering if you were saying that you were gifting. Okay, go ahead.
If you're looking for opportunities for advertisement, make sure that you visit the bpmediaco.com. Also, T's information is going to be on here, so make sure you stick around for T with Tia Chanel. Okay, you all can also reach out to her. We are looking to promote your business and get you out there. So make sure that you look. I'm trying to be open. If you drop into my DM, I'm gonna politely direct you into my email if it's business related. I'm not gonna be bougie as far as that's concerned. We just have to better direct. Let's not judge people. People get mad like, oh, they were in my DMs. It's like redirect and do
That's
what you
all.
got.
Thanks. Go ahead and shoot me an email so I can know who you are, and we can definitely discuss prices and whatnot.
Send me your stuff. Let's start building people's media kits. See, it's a lot of work to be done this year, but needless to say, we're doing it. We're doing it. So, I think we can give you all a sneak peek of our hated it before we have our first guest, Susan Curry. T. They was acting the damn fool. Did you see it? Did you see it?
Those filthy animals. Those filthy animals. Listen, me and Dawes Lotto had posted something about like what the Capitol building must have been like, and somebody was saying how it probably smelled like, like wet dog and NASCAR races and something else, right? And so I just had to, of course, get in the mix so I could let people know that the air was probably salty as hell. Okay, it was probably like trying to breathe underwater. Like,
not salty, T. What you mean?
Sometimes we've had some smells that smell like salt, pure white salt.
I feel like all people have smells associated with that.
Listen, all people have smells associated with that.
Absolutely. Yeah.
That does not change the fact that the air was salty as hell in there. People's mouths were dry.
See, tell them about it.
Okay, so I'm glad that you brought this up because this was 100% my hated it. I don't see how it could have not been my hated it.
Anybody's hated it at this point.
My thing is, I'm just interested to fit. It's like I knew, but I didn't know. I was sitting there just waiting for them to start shooting people at point blank range with the rubber bullet. And start like arresting people and people starting to be like, murdered because that's what they do to us when we're, I don't know, sitting outside, being a little kid, playing with toy guns.
Yeah.
Have a cell phone out when you're talking to us.
Selling loose.
Trying to break up fights, walking away, running, living.
It's absolutely ridiculous. It really is. And it was real disheartening, and I definitely, I want us to get a little bit more into it because there's no way that we can just scratch the surface with that because it was layered for me. I know it was for you.
100%. 100%. It was just so much stuff that happened and then so much stuff that happened after. And I was just like, oh no, y'all for real. Like
I was seeing it unfold and I was just like this. I was like, I'm so concerned right now. Like, how you just get to a point where you like overly concerned and you can't even be no more concerned because it's just, it was messed up. I was like, there's no way that we can come back from this.
I just think that America showed its slip,
Most definitely.
These are the things that we know because we are living in this black skin, So these are things that we know to be true. Like, it wasn't like, I wasn't surprised that they did that. I just was surprised that so many of them did that.
Yeah.
Because usually, there are some people that try to, keep a closed mouth and, really, really quiet. But
exactly. We're gonna get into it, but our first special guest for tonight. Woo! We've got Susan coming in, so I'm gonna bring her in right now.
Hey everybody. Hey, I'm trying to get on the computer. Hi.
How are you?
Oh my God, I'm amazing right now. And when we scheduled this interview, I didn't know I was going to be in Miami. And actually, I had a message that I never sent to you about it. But I never sent it. No, but it's okay. I'm in the hotel. We made it happen. But I'm just having connection issues with the laptop, so I might have to be on the cell phone if I can't. It's like the internet.
You've already arrived. Okay, you've already arrived. So
we have arrived.
Look, because if you in Miami, I know you want to get off. You want to turn up a little bit.
Well, actually, I have to do homework. I know it sucks, but I'm actually working. This is a work trip, so we'll talk about that more in the interview. But yeah, it's going good. But yeah, I was hearing y'all talking about the protest. Yeah, I was surprised so many did too. I could not. I was like, what is going on? But at the end of the day, you know, a lot of times, especially when people in power leave, I feel like too, it has sometimes that. How am I trying to explain it? Like, good cop, bad cop, and it was already there. I mean, obviously, I think there was some of that one, and you know, maybe we don't know further agendas in it. You know, obviously, you see, guys, I don't voice my political things. Facebook's already on me enough. If I did, I'd really be banned.
Yeah.
So I have to. I hate it. I really hate it. I feel like I don't have free speech online anymore, and you know, and it's.
I definitely wanted to bring that up. You know, for those that are just tuning in, we have our special guest, Susan Curry, joining us. She is a blogger, and she has her blog, Liberated Woman. You're a model and a business consultant. So I just want to touch on a little bit of that. Tell me about the blog and when you started and just, you know, how you wanted to get out to everyone.
Well, the reason I started the blog was I was ending my bachelor degree. And I wanted to go back for my graduate degree, but at the time I wasn't ready to go just then. So I wanted to keep up my writing. I wanted to write about things. And I started the blog. I officially started it 4 years ago, but I started a blog actually about 7 or 8 years ago, maybe even more, when the internet was first really getting hot, and like before Facebook even. I think it was like 08, maybe 07. But nonetheless, I was on, we were designing our own websites on MySpace, right? We were code writers. We were on blackplanet.com. My thing is still there. Ms. Jazz chilling. Ask You Leaving Stress was another one. So we were at the beginning of when those connections happened. And so I started a blog, but at the time I didn't know about copyrights. I didn't know about that. And so the blog that I had started got taken down and removed because I had blogged on this thing back home in Oklahoma. It's called The Underground, and it's really amazing history. And it's an underground tunnel system that has a lot of history from back when there was Chinese immigrants living there back in the 90s, I think it was. I went and did some research on it because this history's there, but it's not blasted on the walls like the history they put there, you know. And I was like, it's got to be deeper. And so anyways, I had done a whole blog on that, but I had used pictures that were just on the internet. So because of that, the blog was taken down. So, you know, I was like, well, I'm not a blogger. But then after my bachelor degree, then I decided to get back into writing. So it just couldn't fit. And then I was selling stuff on Poshmark then. So I would just try to like blog about how you wear the clothes, you know, how you put them together, because people were always asking me where I got my clothes, how I put them together. And it's not a simple answer.
No, I understand. And you know what? The thing about it is T is also a blogger too. And I find sometimes it would be difficult for me because I'm like, okay, where do you draw inspiration from? So being able to do it consistently, you know, for 4 years, that's get it, girl.
There have been some times it's, you know, I don't blog for a month or two, but I try to get one up once a month at least.
Exactly.
There has been times when it might have been 2 months, but I try to stay consistent. Not as consistent I would want to be, but it was part of my thoughts of going offline with things. Not so much focus on social media as much, but go to my own playground.
Exactly.
Which is my website, which is my blog right now.
That's amazing. You know, you also do some modeling. Now, girl, some of those outfits you wearing, I'm like, okay, I need the link to this, need the link to that.
Yes.
Where did you draw inspiration for, you know, going that route and starting to model?
Well, it's funny you say that. Like, it's funny you asked that because I modeled when I was 16. Okay. And I actually went to training. I did improv training, model training, runway training, reading script training, a little bit of acting and things. So, you know, things that you do when you're going through those type of classes. And I was 16 at the time, and I was set to do some catalog work. And then I decided to skip out on one of my shoots I was supposed to do. I was 16, I'm thinking of the future.
In a different place.
Yeah, I skipped out on it to go hang out with a friend all day, left my bag in the, and back in 96, you pretty much carried everything in one bag. Like that was all my makeup, that was everything. And I came from, a family that didn't have a lot of money, were hard workers, and I never knew my mom wanted to buy like any designer makeup. It was all store brands, So when all my stuff was stolen that day, it was done because at that point, well, you can't do that anymore. It was like nobody even believed that was even a career. No one even believed that modeling, because I come from, again, a working class family in Oklahoma. My grandpa and them grew up raising cows. I helped them bale alfalfa. We grew up on the, helping out with the farm a little bit when we'd go out there to our grandparents' house. And it's a whole different world. Modeling, I never even knew about modeling. And when you're on the other side of it and you're just looking at it, it looks like glitters and stars, and you really don't see the nitty gritty, how dirty and how ugly it can actually get. And being a model is not just about being pretty. It's not just about going there. Matter of fact, some of the best models are not necessarily the most beautiful models as far as society's terms, and
as far as how they look.
Being perfect on both sides, some of your best models are the ones with a different look, with something that sets them apart. So what really with me with the modeling was, again, a dream when I was 16, something that I never thought I was going to do. I was working corporate America, going to school. Oh, I'm on my necklace.
Corporate America sucks, by the
way. Yeah. And I'm still in corporate America, but I was going to school full time, corporate America. Modeling wasn't a thing. Matter of fact, the guy I was with at the time was telling me I would be too fat to model. I was told that by everybody.
What?
Yes. And I decided, I met a girl here, Sharita, actually, or in Oklahoma, Sharita Inc. And she actually shared with me a little bit insight about the model world. And she even invited me to an audition for, it was 1426, and it was taking place in Houston.
Okay.
So that was the first show I walked in, and that was kind of the pivotal point that I was like, oh, I love this. And I was, got some great photos from that runway, which really set that bar for runway. And then in combination with me just wanting to set the bar the best. And, I was able to collaborate with people. I collaborated with a hair person, makeup artist. So I was able to
a whole squad at that point.
Yes. And so, I just love it. And I think because I loved it back when I was 16, they say, or my doctor has a saying, the older you get, the more you realize, or the more like yourself you become. And it makes sense now because it's like, those dreams you have when you're young. Matter of fact, there was just a study that said one of the biggest growing areas for fifth graders' dream jobs is to be a YouTube influencer. I mean, that's a big difference from dream job when I was growing up, know.
Even when we were growing up too. That's
my dream job. So it was a lot different. But so that's what really motivated my modeling, inspired my modeling. And then I've always just take good pictures, as everybody would say it, photogenic, whatever you want to call it. But it all goes back to that training too, that training I had is what helped me set me apart. So I was able to walk that runway the right way, even though training in 96 was a little bit different runway walk, it's still those same basic concepts. And so having those basic concepts, the basic posing concepts, that really helped me set apart. And that's why I tell people, I have a few clients that I help train, tell them, because you can't learn those things by yourself. You're not going to know those little insider type industry things.
Exactly. I want to thank you for just being so transparent about everything, because you're right. When people look at that role, they look at it like, oh, it's glitz and glam. It's refreshing to hear that, I think a lot of times I started my show MzMetchi One-on-One because I really wanted to get in depth and talk with entrepreneurs about some of the things that you don't put out there. You know, we don't air out our failures or different things that we go through on a day-to-day basis. So I thank you for, you know, just opening up and kind of showing that there's other aspects to it besides what everybody thinks that it is.
Yes. Well, and I've always been kind of like that. I'm just like, I'm the type of, I'll give it to you like it is.
Exactly.
That's good and bad. That's why I was telling people for when I was, you know, telling them to come watch this. I was like, this ain't CNN. There ain't no 3-second buffer. Okay.
Okay. Okay. So I want to know, you know, we're at the top of the year. What are some things that we have to look forward, you know, with your blog, just with you and what you got going on?
Oh yeah. Oh man. Definitely more sustainable fashion.
Okay.
More fashion that it is not just fast fashion, but has a purpose, has a mission themselves, and some type of strategy themselves. Maybe they're giving back. Maybe it's a small supplier chain. Maybe it's you know, like for example, this Cantha Bay. It's a vest, you can't see it, but they have women in Bangladesh that make these from repurposed saris. Okay. And it helps, and also they contribute to these women in these communities, you know, in these really poverty-stricken countries that we in America do not know what poverty is. I mean, we know poverty. I've been poor, and I'm not saying there's not people out there that are, but we don't know.
What you're saying is different in different places.
Right. And just different things like that. I think that's where fashion is going. And my research I'm reading, media drives the trends of fashion. So with you know, with the 2050 road to zero emissions, I mean, 30 years, I think that's where we're going to be. I don't think it's going to be fast fashion, you know, and I do think ahead, I think bigger, but this year I'm coming with more sustainability. I am taking probably a step back from so many photo shoots. Just when I say just random photo shoots where I'm just shooting, I'm definitely going to have more of a purpose, less photo shoots, quality over quantity.
Absolutely.
Kind of thing. And also I've got to focus on this dissertation. And of course, my second job now with We Love Colors, which is why I'm in Miami. And so
I've been we've been connected for a little while. So it's been amazing to see your journey and you know the things that you have going on. And, you know, myself and I'm sure T, we wish you the best.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
I
love both you guys. I definitely watch y'all too. And when I can, I chime in and watch when I can. And I love hearing it. And I think we need more of it. I think, and that's why recently me and a friend put together it was a small kind of social distance party where we came together and shared stories and just had fun. Just a bunch of women in our pajamas, you know. And so I think more women need to come together. Men do it all the time. Men have their own social circles and they share business information. You know, why do we feel like we can't do that? Why do we feel like, you know, you know, a lot of it is even for me, you know, I might look at another girl and think, oh my God, she's prettier than me. And, you know, I get in my feelings or something. And then so I don't even talk to her, you know, but you don't even know what those people are thinking. And I think that just goes to, we just have to let our guard down and not judge people just because of, you know, of first image and first impressions.
Absolutely. Absolutely. I give myself a chance to know everybody. I feel like I don't care who you are, how you look, where you come from.
Yes.
Do you treat people well? Are you overall a good person? You know what I'm saying? Like that's what it comes down to at the end of the day. It's got to be good vibes. Good vibes.
That goes for brands as well. And yes, I have to believe in the brand to work with it. And if I don't believe in it, you know, I mean, I can't work with it.
Absolutely. We have the right to be choosy in these seasons as far as, you know what I'm saying, like who and how you affiliate, you know, and it is important. Girl, okay, so Susan gonna be back on MzMetchi One-on-One at some point this year because we have more to talk about.
we will have more to talk about because who knows what's gonna happen. Me and my sister really want to move to a bigger city. We're thinking of Houston. My sister's a massage therapist, so I said massage, but she is working on getting her national certification. So because we're roommates. My sister's my roommate, so definitely helps. I know a lot of people. Yeah, and in COVID, a lot of people have had to do roommate things. We did. You know, it's I lost a lot of my second jobs that I had when COVID hit, but I'm glad I did because it's taken me to a different area now. You know, and now I'm in a just a different way of thinking.
Well, you know, we're going to be keeping up with you, and I want my viewers to keep up with you too. So let them know how they can follow you.
Yes. Well, you can follow me on Instagram under Sugar Monkey. You can follow me on Facebook, Susan Curry. Yeah. And then of course, I was trying to think, what is my Twitter? I just changed it. I can't remember what I changed it to.
I think I tagged you on there. It might be Sugar Monkey. I think that's what it was.
Is it Sugar Monkey? I think I'm going to change it back because someone had it changed and shit. But so really, you can Google Sugar Monkey. If you Google Sugar Monkey, I have done so much work with organic SEO strategies that it's right there.
Absolutely.
So if you Google it, you'll see it. Google don't take it away like Facebook does. So
you better tell them to Google you, okay?
I do. I tell them, I'm like, just Google Sugar Monkey. Just Google it. SUGA Monkey. So Liberated Woman is the blog on YouTube. Okay. Or the video. I'm really working on more YouTube videos, and I'm working on just having more fun with my videos, not doing videos because I have to. Like for example, now I'm creating content for cold water or the coldest water. And so that's challenged me because part of me creating that is I can't sell the bottle. So it's really pushed me into my creative zone, which is what I needed. And so, yeah, just really being more creative, having fun. But yeah, follow me, Sugar Monkey, Susan Curry, either one. They both pull me up. So.
Girl, well, thank you so much for coming on tonight. Again, much continued success with everything. We'll definitely be on the lookout, and you have a great rest of your evening.
Yes, thank you guys for having me. And I think next time maybe we can talk business because that's what I love to talk about. So I love to definitely.
You know what? I'll put this out here because we were talking about the topic for tonight was New Year resolutions, but I want to put together a panel of women from a multitude of industries to really talk business for real, just like tips that we can give and pass along to those that would like to go into the fields that we're in and do what we're doing. I think it could be a powerful conversation, and yes, I will be in touch.
Nice. Well, I will be right here, and right now I'm in Miami, but I'll be back in Oklahoma. That's where I'm usually at. So
absolutely. Well, thank you for joining us, girl. We'll talk to you soon. Okay.
Thank you guys. Bye. Bye.
See, dope.
Absolutely.
Dope. So look, first off, y'all, we got to pay some bills before we get back into I hated it because we got to talk about the craziness.
Right.
We'll be back.
All right, everybody, we're about to get into the Blueprint Live. Be sure to follow our amazing sponsors, Fiya Infusion, Tax Strategy, Ask BlueJae, the Slipout App, Lavish Looks by MzMetchi, and Black Dollar Days. And be sure to tune into our other programming throughout the week. All right, y'all, let's get it.
I'ma make you pump like that. Make you pump like that. Make you pump like that. Make you pump like that.
I'm gonna get it right one day. I'm gonna get it right. Okay.
So funny, y'all. I had to, cause my little cummerbund.
Yeah, you know what? Look, I be having to make my
leaning over to the left. Y'all wasn't even saying nothing about it. Ain't nobody told me nothing.
See, first off, wait a minute. We looked at that very thoroughly. Okay. I looked over to the left. Okay. Yes. So
I'm glad you're saying that. That is a preview. Tea with Tia Chanel is coming up. It's gonna be lit.
You better plug yourself.
Okay. Listen, I had to take the opportunity.
Why not? Why not? So, if you all just missed it, we interviewed Susan Curry. Okay, make sure that you all follow her blog. She is definitely somebody get on your radar, especially if you are a plus size woman and you want to know what are the latest styles. Okay, you found the profile, and I'm like, let me go ahead and add this shit to my Pinterest.
Right.
Like that jacket, I need it. in my closet.
Immediately.
So we left off. We gave you all a sneak peek of our hated it for tonight, which was, of course, if this is not on your radar, I don't know where you've been, what rock you've been under, but let us go ahead and update you. It went down yesterday at the White House. Yeah, the day that they were supposed to certify the electoral votes. Hell have no fury.
Yep. Started there, and then those fools walked right on off into Congress.
They just walked out.
They took instruction very well. I will say that. Because that's literally what old Don told them to do.
It was great to see the police actually not, exhibiting police brutality.
It wasn't great. I was pissed off. I couldn't understand why I didn't see no Karens, Becky's, Brett's, Clark's, Chad's, whatever's being blown back. I didn't understand that. And then you want us to try
the cannon.
Right. like it should have been like the Purge siren playing.
The crazy part about it was watching it as a person of color. We knew that if the circumstances were different, it would have been like a massacre. It would have been very, very horrible. It wouldn't have been it was already a stain in history, but it would have been like a stain. I watched it all unfold on CNN. First off, last night, they had just gotten to a point where nobody gave a damn anymore. They were just politely saying what they needed to say.
I didn't continuously watch it. My thing is, you get continued coverage of this straight bull. Meanwhile, when we have a peaceful protest, you don't see any of the peace. You don't see any of the calm. You don't see any of the nothing was happening until such and such. You don't see any of that. But that's okay. This is America.
I did last night. I found myself watching watching when they were actually doing the process. I watched it as long as I could. I didn't watch it for too long, but I was like, okay, this is some BS. They about to be there all night. They literally was probably up for like 24 hours. I couldn't believe it. So yeah, I did watch. I watched the whole thing unfold when they ran up in there. They like, whoop ha.
Not whoop ha.
I'm like, oh, okay.
What
they had on like the bikini.
What blew me was when they started circulating the picture of the one lady that got killed. And my thing is, this is gonna sound really bad, but I need you guys to follow me. Boo-hoo.
What?
Boo-hoo. That's all I got. You literally were going in there to do too much. And somebody,
you knew you was doing
some clap black blue. Condolences to your family. I know they're pissed at how dumb of a way to die that was.
Oh.
I know that the family is just like, she was a good person. Nothing was wrong with her.
Child.
She was being normal.
Look. Ooh, my head hurt. Well, I got a little mad at the part where they were talking about say her name. So that was trending on Twitter, and I'm like,
I almost said something bad, but I reeled it back on.
We're on too big of a platform to do that. We don't want to hurt or offend anyone. But y'all, we got to stop this foolishness. See, I just, what my thing that I sit with as far as where we are right now in society, I'm just like, man, like, how great would we be if we came together? There are other people that in other countries, it's intermixed and diversified just like us. Why can't everybody just get along? Even if you don't, what did we tell y'all earlier last year? Keep your racism in a box. Keep it in your box.
See, here's my thing. I don't want you to think that in other countries they like us too, because it ain't intermixed.
It's really not.
They don't.
Okay,
can
we just tolerate each other? Shit.
That's all I'm saying. Let's just tolerate each other. My thing is, do you think that I want to be bothered with people that talk down to me because I'm at a front desk every day because they don't know who I am, what I do, or how important my position is? Do you think I want to be bothered with people like that? No. So you can deal with our LaQuandas and LaQuishas and, you can deal with them. It's not that serious. They're not. And the killing part about it is that the majority of the people that are so pissed with Black people and so can't stand Black people live in areas that Black people most of the time don't live in. Not the ones you're talking about. The ones you're talking about don't live in your area.
Exactly.
So it just blows my mind. And then the nerve of you, the unmitigated gall. So you think,
they said her name, I was just like this. Now y'all have taken it too far.
Girl, because child, let me tell you, I did have a proud moment. I had one proud moment in this whole mess of things.
What happened?
There was a Black woman law enforcement person, and she was talking to somebody and adjusting her mask. And a Karen reached over in front of her face as if to pop. Baby.
Oh, she cleared her ass. I saw that video.
That lady cocked back, baby, and peeled her muffin cap black, blue. You hear me? Knocked her clean down. Shorty's face was bloody, and that's exactly what you get. I just think that should be a universal reaction to stuff. I think that everybody should just rally together and just be like, "You've taken it too far."
Punch you. If you don't,
I'm gonna punch you. You touch me, I'm gonna punch you, and I'm gonna knock you down. I'm gonna make you fall, and I'm gonna bloody your face, and I'm gonna make sure that you is seen on camera.
That is ridiculous. All of this is ridiculous. Look, I typically keep a very reserved palate, but I want to say what I have to say.
Oh,
this, unfortunately, this is the thing. When you have, I guess you pick a certain political side, what do? We root for the person that we want to win. But the last administration created so much division and angst. It was already there, but I think that everybody had gotten more to a place where it was just like, okay, everybody gonna coexist. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Everybody feels how they feel, whatever. You know what I'm saying? But we had gotten to a place where it was just like, okay, shit. And it wasn't even great then. It was getting to a better place. Okay. But what we've seen the last few years, it's sad. It's sad. And I don't know if we'll ever be able to come back from it. They were saying last night on the news, was this the beginning of something or the end of something?
It ain't the beginning of anything. This is who we know that particular set of white people to be. This is who we know them to be. Yeah. This is not me saying that all people are bad. This is not me saying that. This is literally me saying that group, that entire group, and their cousins, and their kids, and their kids are like that. It was not shocking. I was not confused by the climbing up the walls. I was just waiting on it to happen. I wasn't confused by the breaking of the glass. None of that stuff, because they own Congress, they own their president, they own law enforcement. Everything works in their favor.
Absolutely.
Period. And it's just that way.
It wasn't I don't know. It was a lot, but I do want to, what was your love it this week, T? Before we get into tea with the T.
You ready?
Yeah.
My love it or loved it for this week was Keisha Bottoms, the mayor of Atlanta, singing "Move, bitch, get out the way" at a rally. with Jermaine Dupri, lit. I can't wait to get back to Georgia so that I can successfully vote for her again. She did exactly what she should have done.
They lit down in Georgia, and everybody should thank them.
Absolutely. They definitely did what a lot of us could not quite do in our own cities. Much better. I'm gonna say it. You're not gonna like it. I'm gonna say it. Much better mayor than Larry. I don't have time to deal with her and her foolishness. What?
You'll love it. We
what? That's a part of my love it. What you mean?
Absolutely. No, that's her though. No, that's a good love it. She was definitely dope. I saw that video. I was like, wow, what a way to connect with the people. I love it. I love it.
Right. She definitely did her thing. She said it was for the culture, which is exactly what she should have said. Make sure people know, exactly what you mean. I'm not trying to be funny, but if, folks gonna be funny,
why not?
Let me be funny. She did a good job. It looked authentic. It looked like maybe she sang that when she was a younger girl. Maybe she, kicked it and had good times at homecomings and parties and dances and stuff, as opposed to who we got. Well, I don't know if she ever been a human. I don't know.
That was a good love it.
Yeah, what's your love it?
Mine's so my sister made her announcement last week that she is with child. So I'm gonna be an auntie this year.
You're gonna be an auntie.
I'm so excited. Oh my goodness. First off, my little sister is everything. She is my best friend, all of that. So to be able to witness this for her and with her, you know what I'm saying? And Kendrick, my brother-in-law, I don't even say in-law because that is my brother. He has been in our life. It's coming up on 10 years. I love them together. I love this child that is coming from their love. And congratulations to you all again.
Congrats.
Yes, it's so amazing. But, and I'm gonna throw in a slight hated with that, because people have to stop being rude. Stop asking women about when they gonna have kids and not. Because every people that have congratulated me, some of them have been like, so when you gonna do it? You don't know what I got going on.
Do they have you having a baby money? First of all, mind your business.
You have care.com credit, bitch. I'm talking about a baby.
Period. Because them same ones is asking you when you gonna have a baby. Ain't gonna babysit nothing. Ain't gonna buy your baby nothing. Ain't gonna do nothing for your baby.
I'm not looking.
Only gonna be Facebook aunties.
Like, be happy for me because I'm gonna be the best auntie ever. Let me tell you something. I had two aunties. I had my auntie Frida, I had my auntie Tracy. You know what I'm saying? Like they created a level of auntie, okay, that I hope that I can be to I call it my niece view, because we don't know if it's a girl or a boy yet. But to my niece view, I just want to be the best auntie ever. So, people that be asking that or whatever the case is, I'm reveling in the fact that I'm an auntie.
That's a big deal. That's a whole promotion.
And my sister is with child. It is the most exciting thing for our family. We are all so excited to welcome this baby into the world. You know what I'm saying? So that's my love it this week. Congratulations to my sister and my brother. It's lit.
Congrats. Welcome to mommyhood.
T, it's on you, boo.
It's on you. So what you want to do? Hey,
y'all better open up y'all cups. We before our special guest come on at 7:30. Give us the tea, sis.
So we're gonna go ahead and get into it. Caesar's Ninja Turtle looking ass from the original Black Ink crew has been in the news for being trash per usual. He snatched his daughter out of a shower and whooped her, like beat her up. And according to her, it wasn't like a whooping. It was like, you put hands and feet on me.
He stomped her out?
That is what she said in her live. I think that there was like a portion of the live where the mom, the one that got her jaw fixed, no. I just need y'all to know who I'm talking about. I'm not being funny. She did get her jokers on Black Ink Crew. She was the first one to have our masks. And we were talking about how she looked like Scorpion from Mortal Kombat.
Good night.
She did. She looked like, get over here. With that being said, I think she walked past. So they're trying to say that the mom coached the girl into saying that because the mom needs a storyline because they kicked her off. But here's the thing. Y'all all need a storyline. We stopped caring about y'all tattoos a long time ago.
Everybody. It's like COVID. We don't give a damn about no tattoos.
We really just, we don't care. And y'all ain't even doing tattoos right now. So everybody needs a storyline. Stop lying. So moving forward or whatever. Yeah, he basically, I guess, tried to deny it and said it wasn't like that. Said that he was if you believe that, you crazy, and you know he's a good dad. He's a good dad, whatever. But here's where my problem actually lies. The girlfriend that lived in the house with Caesar went on social media and dragged the girl and told all her business. Basically was talking about how you wanted to call me mom, but wouldn't because you knew it was piss your mama off. Your mama sent you down here because you were, what did she say? Out of control and overweight. Okay. And we all, she said that about her man's daughter, and he did not check her at all. We took you to the doctor and found out how grossly overweight you were, and so we had to get that weight down one way or another. You were flip at the mouth, and your mom is just mad because you were happier here with us than you are with them. Okay, so that wasn't your place. You shouldn't have said anything. You need to mind your business. And if her mama come over there and jump on you or set the house on fire while y'all sleep, that'll be just what you get. No shade. Because
ass whooping is well deserved, or at least a slap or some type of physical altercation. It has to be physical.
I'm saying something needs to happen. Something 100% needs to happen. Don't ever talk about. First of all, even if my kid is overweight, I'm gonna tell you now, I don't know one black girl that was not told when she was 16, 17 that she was overweight. I do not know one. Not even the skinny ones. So yeah, childish. But yeah, I wish them all the best. I hope that the little girl press charges. I'm not a police caller. I'm gonna be honest with you. I'm not a person that, I gotta call the police because this and this happened. But I'm gonna tell you right now, if I am in a shower and my father comes in and drags me out, talking about he want to fight me, I'm pressing charges. If I can't beat your ass, I'm gonna get your ass in jail.
My whole thing is that what father is doing that to their kids?
They daughter especially. You're trash and you need to grow up. Speaking of growing up, Dre from Power, or Rotimi, as those of us that like Afro beats call him, proposed to his longtime girlfriend. It was lit. He had somebody take a really dope picture of him kneeling and her covering her face. It was really beautiful. And the caption was, "This beautiful, you ready? It's always been you." I need something to throw. It was so beautiful. That's so beautiful. Like, my thing is this. I assume that when you're in a relationship with somebody, for however long you're in a relationship with them, and you deal with their crap and they deal with your crap, and you just put it all together, and you let me know that you've always known that it's been me, sir, I'm cooking tacos and you're gonna get real live dessert tonight.
Like, this is the thing with like I could say with Anthony, he's a man of little words, but I will never forget his proposal, and I'll never forget his vows that he said to me. Like, that shit was from the heart, and I was like this.
That's beautiful.
You feel that way about me? It's because this is the thing, T. Now look, T and I, we will say, we feel real great about ourselves. We are very confident women.
Naturally.
But I can't lie and say that it's not refreshing when somebody else tell you like that, and then they show you. It's through the actions and the words. It's like,
you gave me words and action. Ooh, you different.
right.
I like that.
Like, what you said a PlayStation 5. You my husband, I probably do that for you.
You hear me? I'm finna go to the beauty shop and see if homeboy got it in his trunk, because I'm gonna get it for you.
You said you want an Xbox? Okay.
I get you the extra controller too, boo, because I know sometimes you be liking to have your friends play with you.
Yes, no, I did see that he put a rock on her hand. It was lit.
Yes, I mean a nice ring. It's beautiful. I'm very, very happy for them. I love when people get married and be all in love and everything. I am really praying that he's a good husband and that she's a good wife. That's right. I hope that they have many, many years together and beautiful kids and stuff, because he is fine. And I'm just assuming them babies is gonna be just amazing. She's cute too. She real cute. She's really, really cute. But he fine. That's Mr. Nigerian butterscotch, baby. Okay.
Like Joanna.
But while we're talking about marriages and whatnot, it seems like Kanye and Kim is gonna get a divorce. Not a surprise. He's waking up from the sunken place. He's just kind of like, I've been tired of being in here with your parents, your mama, daddy, and your mama, and all of this stuff is just too much. It's weird, and I'm uncomfortable. Kanye West is right. Kanye West did this whole presidential run debacle, and I'm gonna tell you the truth. I think he was doing it in hopes that she would just be like, "Hey, this is just too much done."
She seems like she was a rider though.
She tried, but you know, the devil gives blessings too. So I'm gonna just leave that there.
Okay.
With that being the case, she I think that a part of what broke the straw that broke the camel's back was him being vocal about their decision to not abort Northwest. Duh, we knew she wanted an abortion. Look at her and how she lives her life. That was like a stain in her social calendar. The whole pregnancy. You notice she didn't get pregnant again.
Like, oh my God. No,
she's like,
well, I think anybody could have saw that. Like, I'm not gonna lie, you know, if I didn't have nothing to watch on television, I would see an episode or something and it would align with what you see in the public. And I'm like, oh, okay, well.
Yeah, she's exactly who you think she is. That's your girl. Quick trivia. Not trivia, but did you know that Oops, Oh My was not about a lesbian entanglement or masturbation?
I thought it was about masturbation.
It's not about either. It is about simply loving your own brown skin. Missy came out and said that, and she said that they just let the public run with what they were going with. I just assumed that she was talking about doing it to a real pretty girl like her. I just knew it was gay. When I was a kid and that came out, I was like, this song is so
well, the video kind of aligns with that. Maybe what she's saying, because wasn't she all like just in the mirror like, I tried and I tried?
Yeah, that was to throw us off, I believed at the time. But I'm like, because
and then wait a minute, and then it's no shade, because I love her and I admire her, but it's Missy Elliott, so it's like,
I just thought that they went together. I could have sworn they was girlfriends. I don't know. I think that,
and I don't see nothing wrong with it. I mean, you know, why wouldn't you?
I don't care. Like, I definitely don't care who people decide to sleep with. That's your business. Whatever.
Right. Like, you know. Like, are you happy? Are you healthy?
Right. Like, and guess what, guys? This be my kicker. You know, you don't have to tell me.
Right.
You don't have to talk about it. If I use the wrong pronoun, you can just say I prefer to be called she, and I'm just gonna be like, okay, Daryl.
What?
You know what I'm saying? You know how sometimes they be like, my name is Daryl, but you know I'm a girl. Cool. Daryl.
This is the thing. I'm with whatever anybody is with, as long as you ain't hurting nobody. Okay, as long as you ain't like, I'm gonna go rob this bank to shoot this shit up. Like, oh, okay, I can't get down with that. But
speaking of shooting shit up, because I'm glad you said that. You know, Gucci Mane gave $1 million to Keisha Kaur as a push gift.
Sis, all I can say is that when it's my time to push, I know we not at Gucci Mane and Keisha Kaur status, but I'm asking for a stack at least. I need a few stacks.
Girl, you're not gonna get cash. Normal people do not get. I hate it. I hate it.
It'll be like this.
Normal people do not get cash, G. They get like a charm. Like I got
$1,000. Yeah, or you could just Zelle me whatever you want. That's my push gift. We don't have you have to go nowhere.
I got a charm, a mommy daughter charm. My mom bought it for me so that I can have a little push gift. People do not get cash, lump sums of cash out like that. They get
when I heard it.
Child, a whole mess. So with all that being said, I like to end with this, and I wrote it down.
Please do, yes, because I got our guest. We got Jazzy, and she is backstage, y'all. Backstage. Tell us.
Dear white people, if you're mad about the election and embarrassed by the way your cousins are acting, and tired of everybody lumping you in with the Karens and the Bretts of the world, tough titty, this has been me my whole life. Get over it and send them damn stimmies. Approve this message. You can definitely find me on all social media at Tia Chanel. It's got some underscores here and there, and it's some T with the T in there, but definitely Tia Chanel. Follow my blog on WordPress.com Tia Chanel Speaks.
Absolutely. Well, look, before we bring our guests in, we got to take a quick break. Time to pay some bills. We'll be right back.
Hey y'all, it's your girl MzMetchi. Look, you need a tax preparer with the upcoming tax season that's coming in 2021. Make sure that you go and rock with the best. Check out Tax Strategy, y'all. They are the best at helping you reduce your tax liability and maximize on all of your deductions so that you can have the best tax experience. Nobody wants to owe around tax time, so get with the pros. Learn what you need to learn so that you can limit your liability, okay? They service everybody in all 50 states, and they even offer services virtually. So y'all, you don't even have to step foot in an office. Tax Strategies got you. Make sure you go ahead and check them out and let them know that the Blueprint Media sent you. Holla!
Are y'all ready for
Holla!
Holla! Period. First off, if you haven't already, make sure that you go check out our sponsors, y'all. They got it going on. Period. Let's bring in Jasmine. Jasmine.
Hey.
Hey girl, hey.
How y'all doing?
Good, girl. How are you?
Amazing. Just stopped working to join, and yeah.
Well, I'm excited to talk to you tonight. I was letting everyone know that your business is truly one of a kind.
Yes.
For you all that are just tuning in, we've got Jasmine Wright of Restago Handbags joining us. She is the owner of Restago handmade purse line.
Yes.
Girl, talk to us about how you got started. I already know the story, but you got to share it with my viewers.
Okay, so so in 2014, I had a friend who asked me if I could do something for myself to make money for myself, what would I do? And I told him I would make handbags. So about a week or so later, he mailed me a sewing machine, and the first year or so, I didn't really play around. I was intimidated by it. I didn't really start really working until 2017, and from 2017, moving forward, it's been nothing but glorious.
Absolutely. Yeah. I want to show them my
Yeah,
bag.
because I'm like, let me see it.
Show me the bag.
So this is a fanny pack. Now y'all know MzMetchi got a little bit of a big fanny size.
Oh, fanny.
As a crossbody. Okay, I love this bag, and this is the thing. It is. I told you on MzMetchi 101.
Yes.
This bag belongs in like Macy's and stuff like that, girl. You do the customs too. Tell me about where you draw your inspiration for the different designs that you put out, because I think all of them are dope.
Thank you so much. So inspiration for the bags literally comes from everywhere. Pictures that I see, if people are wearing certain colors on, I just look at that's like, oh, that would look good in a bag. I Pinterest a lot, YouTube, Facebook. I like to remake bags that I have seen. So inspiration literally comes from everywhere at all times.
Girl, I just, for one, and we talked about it a little bit when I, had you on MzMetchi 101, but just how we connected. One thing about Jasmine, like as soon as we got on the phone, we were talking about ways of how we can just kind of, connect with each other and, help with the brands. I love my bag. Like I can't wait.
So rocket. Yes, you rest to go.
So
it's cute.
Thank you.
I want to know just from your perspective, because this is the thing, when we all release something, we know that it's dope, right?
Right.
What do you think is the key thing that separates you from other purse makers?
The originality. So, a lot of purse makers, they will make their bags and sell you what they have, but I want to make what you want. So if you want a purse in a certain color, a certain type of bag, that's my goal, to give you a bag that you want that matches your personality at all times. So that's what separates me from myself and other handbag designers.
Girl, you
Can
better say
I ask where you're from?
St. Louis, I'm just country.
No, I just really, really like your accent. It almost sounds like, how people from Louisiana, when they move and they start kind of getting
right
out of their own accent. That's literally what it sounds like. You have a really nice voice. That's what I was asking. I'm sorry. I didn't mean
no problem. I get it all the time, and I tell people, "Oh, I'm just country. That's it." But I was
embrace it, boo. It's cute.
Yes. Well, I want to know, what are some things that we can look forward to with Restago?
New designs. I am expanding to men bags, so be on the lookout for my men's collection. I have a fashion show coming up. And something that I didn't mention last night was I am in process of starting my own vegan leather manufactured line for Restago. So I have made.
Rewind one more time. You can't just breeze past that. You said you doing what?
I am in process of starting and creating, because it's already started. I am in process of creating the vegan leather line for Restago.
Yes, I like that.
Thank you. Thank you. Yes. So I'm excited about that. I have the samples in. I just have to place the big order. So that is definitely to come.
Oh my good girl. Look.
I love it. And I like the name. It's easy to remember too. Restago. Because I say that regular. Right. Always.
Hand me my keys. Restago.
You hear me?
That's like, as soon as I heard the name, I was like, this is amazing. I love it.
And I like it because with Black women, we're ready to go. That's the first thing we look for. Where's my purse? Because I'm ready to go. Like, where's my bag? Where's my keys? Because I'm ready to go. It's time to go.
Absolutely. No, that was the perfect name for it. That was the perfect name. Oh, I did not ask you this. So, talking about the name, when did you know that was the one that you wanted to go with? That was the name you had to choose?
I did. So in 2016, 17, I went to Dominican twice. And I love how those brown skinned men were just talking to me in Spanish, and I just loved it. So I've always liked the term Restago because you just ready. So I Googled Restago and what it means in Spanish, and it means overflow.
Okay.
So I said, okay, I'm on the right path. So it just kind of stuck. And so Restago, well, the spelling of Restago in Spanish is Restaño.
Ooh.
And yeah, so
you better be drawing your inspiration out of town. Okay.
From vacations and whatnot.
From everywhere, I'm telling you.
Yes.
That's how when I saw that Restaño was overflowing English, I was like, oh, this is it. Like this is it. And I love to travel. I'm a true traveler, so I'm always ready to go.
Well, ma'am, you gotta let us know when the trips are. What's going on this year? We
it sounds like your trip was lit.
Lit. Whole business ideas and stuff. That's what I need.
She said the brown skinned man was talking in Spanish, and she came back with a business plan, baby. I'm trying to be like you.
I like them. So, before you leave us tonight, please let my viewers know how they can follow you, support, and how they can shop Restago handbags.
Yes, so you can shop Restago on my website, www.restago.com. I am also on Facebook, Restago, just Restago. Instagram is Restago_handbags.
Okay.
TikTok, I am Jazzy Lynn, JAZZYLYNN. And Instagram, I am Restago_CEO. And on Facebook, I am Jazzy Lynn. I know I just went all the way around the world.
That's okay. You got it. Video, they can press pause. They can press pause. Okay.
Yes.
Well, you know what? I'm so happy that we connected. I love what you're doing. It's so unique. And I feel like that, this bag that I have,
it's cute.
This is gonna be a collector's item because, ma'am, you going places. The stitch, everything that I look for in a good bag, honestly, you embodied that, and I know that that you do that with your entire line. So I'm happy for you, and it's only up from here.
That's it. Ain't nowhere else to go but up and forward. That's it.
We ready to go to the next level. Absolutely. Well, you know what? Thank you so much for joining us. I hope you have a good rest of your night, girl. And y'all make sure if you missed it, catch our conversation, okay? Because she was dropping gems on there. It damn near went to like we was having business talk at that moment. So make sure that you all check out the episode with Jasmine on MzMetchi One-on-One. It premiered yesterday. Girl, I'm gonna be playing it for the next couple days. So y'all make sure y'all. Yes. Okay, girl. I'll talk to you later.
I appreciate you. Thank you so much for having me. Nice to meet you, Tia. See y'all later.
To meet you too, boo.
Yeah, later.
Talk to you later.
Bye.
Lit.
Yeah, that was it. She said them brown skinned men was talking to her in Spanish, and she was like, "Ding."
That's the one. Okay. Look,
I think I know where I need to go. I know where I need to go.
Ma'am, okay, we either need to go there or to Cancun.
They darker in Dominican Republic. I'm gonna go there. I like that.
Perfect. Are you ready for the what would you do?
What would you do?
This one. Oh, girl, I watched Pose. Girl, why you didn't tell me that show? Why you didn't tell me that show was everything in a bag of chips, T? Because I know your ass watched it.
I watched it, girl. I love me some Pose.
Hey, Taylor, what's up? Coach Taylor J. Shout out to Coach Taylor J. Not even meaning to veer off real quick, T, but we got to give her a shout out. She connected Jasmine and I. Taylor helps businesses and entrepreneurs as far as everything. I happen to know so many dope people that are helping people get their shit together with their business and what they need to do. And Taylor is definitely one of those ladies. Yes, ma'am, it is lit. Thank you so much for joining. Y'all
That's funny. I knew she was gonna say that somehow. I like her outfit on her profile picture. So
She's
we're
friends
friends
with
now.
him. They so pretty, and they from St. Louis. I am T. You coming
We're
with me?
friends now, Taylor. We're friends. So go ahead.
If
Push
somebody
that
said
button. Go ahead.
you need to do that anyway, because guess what? We're going to that fashion show in May in St. Louis. It's a Chicago St. Louis takeover. Period. Not a takeover.
Wait.
It's not a takeover. It's
Are we
more.
gonna drive? Are we gonna drive?
Absolutely.
Road trip.
Absolutely. It's totally lit. So yes, no, we're going for the fashion show. Literally, Jasmine is she solidifying dates. That's gonna be a birthday trip. I got family out there. I'm trying to eat some sweetie pies and shit. It's lit.
I just want to eat some sweetie pies. No, nobody. My cousin is out there. I can't wait.
As soon as she dropped the dates, just request it off. You're gonna need a weekend.
Yeah, you know me. I calls off if I get
put probably about Tuesday, because if they turn up like how we turn up out here, it's gonna be lit. Y'all better get in tune. Shit, let me okay,
it's gonna be fun, and I'm a good passenger and pilot, so we gonna have fun.
Oh, you say you're not driving at all?
No, I say I will. I'm saying I'm a good passenger and I'm a good pilot.
Yeah, yes, you can. You are. T is fun to ride with. We do things and we sing.
We sing a lot. Now that's what we do a lot.
Absolutely. So okay, I'm gonna go ahead. Let me read them the first. What would you do for tonight? Are you ready?
Yeah. Are you ready?
Yeah. Would you feel some type of way if you were talking to a guy, a sort of long distance relationship? He paid for you to come visit him for the first time. However, he refuses to take any pics or be tagged in a post or even appear in a video or anything like that. I mean, it's just dating, but his reaction to me wanting to include him in a picture, video, or anything social media related is weird as hell. I like him, but I'm stuck and not sure how to handle this issue. What would you do?
Girl, go home.
That
man might live out there. You better stop playing with him.
Girl, don't take a picture. He gonna try to hit you.
He gonna bust you upside the head, G.
Taylor say it's lit. All right, so we going to St. Louis, period. We submitting that and putting it into the atmosphere. It's gonna happen. Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. Okay, what would you do? I think that you should just
focus on yourself.
He doesn't like you like that. He's involved with someone, or okay. So T, I happen to have male friends. These are, men that I've known my whole life. And I know like they all up close and personal business. Okay. So I can speak to you from this perspective.
Mm-hmm.
So they just be like, they be wanting to get to know somebody versus like, because they equate if you post them like you're claiming them, which that is what it is. That's exactly what it is. But if they feel like that is premature, and I'm only speaking for these select guys, these are people that I know. We're not talking in generalizing everybody. I'm just saying certain men that's like, okay, let's see what we got going on first before you go trying to post me. And they don't be with nobody, right?
Let me help those men out real quick. It don't always mean y'all together. It's all in your pose. If you have good sense, you can make it look like it's just a picture. If you so concerned that she's claiming you, which we know that is not the problem.
It's not. The problem is that he has someone in his life, or he's
several people in his life.
Several. Yes, he got
flew you out, sir. He flew you out. Enjoy your time and go home.
Like, girl, go get your freak on. Do whatever you got to do, sis. He don't want you like that.
Girl, no, he don't value you. Don't get none of that 90 up. But
I feel like that we don't even need to really harp on this one. I just want her to either. So this is the thing. Okay, what would you do? I would have to accept one or two things. He is not at a place where he's wanting to do anything, beyond just kind of having fun. You guys are having fun. Decide if you want to have fun. Decide if you don't want to have fun. Enjoy yourself in the moment. And then when you fly home, you don't have to ever go back. That could be just a stain in your memory. Or
have a good time.
Or you have a good right. That's what I'm saying. Or you have a good time, and it's just like this. Well, you know what? I know he gonna fly me out. Now, I will say this, T, and I'm just gonna say it. She does have a right to know if he is married because I feel like that's a different violation. It is. It's a little bit of a different violation. If he got somebody that's like they off and on, oh girl cheating too, whatever they got going on, shit happens in relationships. Okay. But if he married, she should at least figure out that much and then decide if she want to have fun or not.
She should definitely ask if he married, but I don't understand why you didn't ask that before you got flued out.
Your mama said free trip, period. Yes,
like my mama said, because that's where I'm at. First of all, the crazy part about it is you asked me what would I do. What would I do? Call my mama and laugh about this and tell her how he tried me.
I think you got a girlfriend, girl.
Immediately when I asked him the question about, come on, take a picture with me right quick. No, I don't like. Why? Because you got a girlfriend or because you think some girl not gonna like you no more? You trying to keep your options open? Or you want to take this picture? Because first of all, I'm fine. I've been fine.
T, what did we tell him last week? Tell me what you want.
Tell me, babe.
Tell me what you need. You got to say something. Hey, if you just trying to flew me out on some city girl shit, let me know.
Because if that's the case, I'm running it up. It's going to be fun. And all my pictures going to look like I went on vacation by myself. It's with me. And I'm posting thirst traps and sending them to your phone.
What? See,
people just be so emotional about everything. It's not even that serious.
They don't know how to play the game.
It's not that serious, trust me.
That's it. Okay, I think we can move on. We've harped on that long enough. This one was actually shout out to Whitney. She tuned
I was just gonna ask about Whitney. I have not heard. I haven't seen anything on Facebook or anything.
You know what? Whitney is nesting right now. Y'all know we talked about it. She is with child. She is nesting.
Oh, right.
She is getting it together. So we love her and so glad that she hope she's just doing right. But she submitted this one and it was submitted to divorce court. So I felt like that.
I love divorce court. Go ahead.
Dear divorce court, I need advice. My husband does not trust my best friend and is driving me crazy. Whenever we go out, he calls and texts me nonstop. He says it's because he knows the type of attention she brings as a single woman and that married women should only hang with other married women. I don't think it's fair. What should I do? I don't want to lose my man or my friend of many years. Sincerely, dazed and confused.
You got to answer that one. I ain't never been married and I'm the single friend. I ain't got no man. And if you want to keep your man, don't listen to me. Go ahead.
Well, this is the thing. What I understand being married is that everyone's marriage works differently. So what is acceptable in one's marriage is not acceptable in someone else's marriage. So for me, I don't choose my husband's friend. I am a firm believer that if he feels like that they deserve a space in his life and that they, he wants them around or whatever the case is, the only thing that I can do as his wife is just try to accept that, even if I don't agree with some of the choices that they make. Now, because I am his wife, I will tell him that I have a certain level of concern if there's people around him that I feel like would do him harm. Hey, everybody say with husband and wife, it's like king and queen. The queen got to watch her king's back. So if I feel like your friend is doing some crazy stuff, I'll tell you. But I would never, ever try to make you feel bad or hinder you having meaningful relationships with those people because I can't choose your friends. I don't want you to choose my friends. There were people that were in my husband's life long before he ever met me. So who am I to come in and just be like, let me stake my thing and make it difficult for you to be friends with them? I think that it's petty and it's childish. And I think that even this, we see this with even relationships. You don't have to be married. You can have a jealous partner that's just like this. I don't want you hanging out with them. At the end of the day, before we join forces with another person, we are individuals and we have individual relationships and hobbies and things that we like to do. And a person that truly loves you is not going to make you turn your back. They're not going to force you to turn your back on people that have some value to you and that are significant. They just won't do that.
But what would you do if Anthony was the one that felt like you shouldn't be hanging with single women?
The way that Anthony and I operate is that, you know what I'm saying, we established very early on, we crossed a lot of boundaries with each other when we became a couple. You know, you don't know that you crossed somebody's boundary until you crossed it, right? So we just always agreed that if there's something that happens or something that we're uncomfortable with, that we'll have a conversation and work out a resolution together. So it may be like, because that's my husband, yes, I'm gonna hear him out if he says, hey, I think that the way that this person or this situation, I'm gonna allow him to give his opinion, but the boundary is you can't tell me who I can be friends with. So how do we come to a middle ground as far as that's concerned? She's gonna have to have a conversation and let him know, hey, this is somebody that is my friend, and I understand that we have different lifestyles, but this is somebody that I still want to maintain a relationship with. So what can I do, or how can I reassure you when I'm with this person, despite your concerns, that it's not no funny business? I mean, she needs to open up the door and have that conversation.
I learned a lot just now. I learned a lot just now.
I mean, I'm sorry, I didn't mean to be wordy with it, but it's just
no. I'm saying, like, with you being a married woman and a woman that's been in a relationship for a long-term time, I learned something, because you know me, I just cuss his folks out. I just stop, don't talk to me. Stop playing with me. And first of all, I'm gonna block you until I get home if you keep on playing with me like that. Like, here's the thing. In a relationship, I respect who I'm with.
Correct.
I respect it. So I would talk with him about that before we even going out and doing anything, because you obviously gonna have an attitude as soon as I'm like going outside. You know what I'm saying? So you're gonna have an attitude, and I'm gonna ask you why you got an attitude. And as soon as you tell me it's because I don't like the type of attention she brings. You don't like the fact that your wife is getting free drinks and not spending our money because my friend's fine and single.
Right.
You know that I'm a germaphobe and that I'm not going to be doing it to more than one person at a time anyway. You know that I don't like that. You know me.
This is the thing, T. You know, realistically, okay, yes, Anthony and I, we've been together. We're going into, this July will be a decade since I started dating him. And what I can say is that insecurities and things will come up. In my relationship, I probably had more of them because I had honestly been through some things. I had been let down and disappointed in past relationships. So there was some baggage that I brought to the table. Sometimes when you are with somebody long term, they need reassurance. Okay. So what his actions and how he is acting towards her and what he's saying, it says to me that your husband is at a place where he needs a little bit of reassurance at this time. And this is the thing. Men are not able to voice when they are feeling some type of way too. It's frowned upon. But if you're going to be with somebody and choose to be with them long term, you got to hear the other person too. Even if you think it's some bullshit, that's the reality of it. Like, I may not always think like what my husband brings to me and says is an issue for him, that it's an issue, but I care about him enough to at least explore that because he's bringing an issue to me. He is my significant other. So I think that she can have a conversation and hear his concerns, and she may be able to silence some of his concerns that he has by just talking it out. You know what I'm saying?
And that's exactly what I'm saying, because I definitely don't think that it's ever okay to not to try to, make it seem like their feelings are invalid. I think that's whack. I would never do that to anybody. Any feeling you have, okay, you upset, I get it. You need to tell me why you're upset so I can tell you why you shouldn't be. Absolutely. Because this is not what I was trying to give you at that time. This is not with my friend. Right. Like, I'm just literally trying to hang out with my friend. When I come back, it's gonna be some nasty shit going on. Trust me. Because I'm gonna be lit.
I need it because you know that I'm a fiend.
You hear me? Okay? With all of it.
Okay. And it happens. So, he's just having one of those times. I mean, you never know. We don't know what these people are going through and what situations come to the table. Men need reassurance too. The same way that we want our man to tell us that we look good, they love us, they adore us. I mean, women, y'all know how y'all are. We like attention, okay? And especially from our significant others. I don't give a damn if you like men, women, whoever you like, everybody. You want some attention at some point from your partner. So right now, he needs a little bit of reassurance. Basically, just let him know, look, the friend probably a little thottish. Let's keep it 100.
Yeah, she probably a freak out.
She probably a freak out. So my whole thing, and that's okay. At the end of the day, when you're friends with somebody and you friends long term, everybody is in a different station of life at a different time. So I'm not gonna judge my girlfriend that's single, that's out here doing her thing. I don't give a damn who she sleep with or what she got going on, or if she went to the club 4 weekends out of the month. That's my friend. You get what I'm saying? It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. So it's just like, if I'm not gonna judge, so you're not gonna be my significant other and judge my friend either. Let me silence your fears.
Right, because I want you. I like what you got going on.
I'm trying to get you. I'm calling you, asking you, do you want some White Castle? Because I'm drunk. I'm drunk. I'm trying to talk to you,
Yeah, probably not White Castle, because I want the nasty shit to go on, and White Castle ends that.
maybe like Nikki's Gyros, go get a chicken pita taco.
You know what I'm saying? Something not too heavy, but give you some chicken wings, anything. I'm gonna get you something on the way home, and it's gonna be lit when I get home. Just if we didn't have anything planned, you should trust me enough, the same way that I'm gonna trust you enough, because I think all your homeboys thoughts. I'm just gonna put it out there the way it is. I don't know many men whose friends ain't hoes.
They'd be like, yeah, Shorty gave you some neck. Be like, Shorty gave you some neck. Oh, Shorty gave some neck to your friend, huh?
Because I literally just heard that man say that Shorty gave him some neck. Where he meet that Shorty at? At the gas station? Are you talking about neck from the gas station?
Are you getting neck to the
Like, come on, it's just not that serious. Like, I hate that as people in general, we all like get in our feelings, and it just turns into this whole big old huge thing. And then when you get to the root of it, if you're willing to get to the root of it, it literally is nothing.
T,
I hate that. That irritates me so bad. It literally is nothing.
We have communication breakdowns within any relationship that we have. Like T, T and I love T. T came into my life about 2 years ago. Even me and T had a moment where we had to step back, and then we had to actually communicate with each other. And it's healthy. It's healthy in any relationship that you have, even with your coworkers, people that you see, you work with, you love them, you spend time with them. You gotta talk to them sometimes, and it's gotta.
Also, you can't go off the deep end and say things that you can't come back from. See, you and I, even in our miscommunication, there was no blatant disrespect. No. It wasn't no, I'm gonna curse this B word out and say all the things I really was thinking before, because that's really what it be.
Right?
Is that you never liked me. That's why you can say that to me.
Right. Really. Oh, girl.
Person, when you're cool with a person or whatever, and you're actually cool with a person, I could have a moment with anybody. Everybody in my life that's actually in my life now, I am close with. I love them. I'm good with. I don't have any ill will towards them or anything. So anybody in that circle, I could have a misunderstanding with, and they will never feel like that I just curse them out or make them feel bad. Because for why? When I know we gonna make up, because fool, I love you, and it ain't even that many people out here that I talk to.
T, when it's real love involved, and like I said, this goes for any relationship. When it's real love involved, you don't have to get nasty like that. Like, I've shared with you all, we got real personal with them, but I was talking about the breakdown of the relationships that happened around the time when I got married. I was like, I never thought that marrying the love of my life, it would end up ending so tumultuous with the other relationships. But I'm like, you know what? No shade to them. And even then, because I don't talk shit, and I'll say it, I'll say it to your face. I don't give a damn. But if it was real love there, When it's real love, it doesn't allow you to be disrespectful, toxic, and quite frankly, cutthroat. You don't be like that. Like, even if I've had a time where there's a disagreement, I'm like, I love you and I have compassion for you and I know you. I know the heart of you. So I don't need to sit up there and be disrespectful to you like that. You respect those relationships that are significant. And, you know, getting back to our what would you do, her relationship with her husband is significant. So he deserves to be heard and have his concerns voiced. But they have to find some type of common ground. Just be like this. Look, this is going to be my friend, and this is not a relationship I'm willing to walk away from today.
I'm not doing it to nobody else. And don't worry, I am always going to be safe. I'm always going to come home, first of all.
Absolutely. Absolutely. That's it. But don't be texting me the whole time while I'm out. Because, T, you know how I do when you be like this. I'm over here trying to not get buffalo wing dip on my shirt.
Stop. I'm taking pictures and you like ruining the picture because they think I'm pressing the button to take the picture and I'm trying to ignore your call.
You know what? I tell Anthony, I'll be like, hey, I'm going out with my friend. Call me after 9:30.
And here's the even better idea. Sir, why don't you cook before you leave? Cook a good meal. Cook a good meal. You know,
with his friend, just why don't y'all come over here and smoke a cigar with him or do whatever?
Kiss on him and stuff like that. You know, have a little playtime with him before you leave. Not too much because when you get back, that's the grand finale. You just give enough so he'd be like, I can't wait till she get home.
T, you know what? I can't give my tip, but I ain't gonna lie. You got to make sure that I'll put it to you like this. This is the polite way to say it. Make sure that they are nothing but content before you leave.
That's all. Just and it don't even take that much of your time. You can do it before you get in the shower. Once you put your clothes on, that's when you start walking past them and stuff. You might dance a little bit, you know. Like, babe, I'm finna go out. I look cute, don't it? And you like it. Whatever. Go out. Have a good time. When he call, answer the phone. Hey, babe.
Right. Be like, yeah. They be like, dun. You like, hey.
dun. And you don't say nothing, but you have your girlfriends be loud so he know that it's cracking and you can't hear him. When you get home, start taking stuff off in the car.
First off, call him while you in the car. Be like, you good? Hey, I'm on my way. Let you know I'm on my way. Give the exact location. Bitch, don't lie tonight. Tonight is not the night to say that your ass is 10 minutes away, but you know you 30 minutes away. Okay? Ma'am. Let them know you're getting off on 147th going east. Period.
Or what have you.
Oh, what have you? I'm just saying. We trying to give you real tips on what you could do, sis. But
this is what I assume works. I keep telling y'all, I am single. If you want to keep your man, you probably shouldn't listen to me because I don't know. But I'm just saying.
I think that you gave some pretty solid advice. It's the advice that I would follow. I don't know. Me and Anthony haven't had that problem because we were friends. So we were friends before we started dating seriously. So it was like when we came in, we already knew our individual lives. He knew my group of people. I knew his group of people. I'm like, some of y'all I agree with, some of them I don't. But I'm like, you know what? I respect y'all at the end of the day. It's all love. Hey. Except for the dude that stole his phone that his friend got for him when we were getting married. Your ass, no, it's nothing cordial. And I hope you see it.
Yeah, you are definitely trash because the fact that you stole a phone, you're not only poor financially, but you're poor minded. Yeah.
Like and then you come to the celebration like it was, girl, don't get me started on that shit. Anyway.
Yeah, because it pissed me off when you told me about it.
You know, people was doing so much food stuff around that time. Like for real. I saw a meme recently, T, and then we'll move forward to the lavish look of the night. But it was basically like, screw the big wedding. You and your dude go off and then take a 2-week honeymoon. Ma'am, if I could go back.
Now, I like pomp and circumstance. I'm not even gonna lie to you. I understand what you're saying, but at least a reception. Because
I can deal with that, but T, let me tell you something. I don't regret having my ceremony and all that other stuff, and I don't regret none of the sequence of events because things happen, and everybody cannot go with you on certain journeys when you are moving forward in your life, and it's okay. It doesn't mean that that's a bad thing. You know what I'm saying? Everybody ain't meant to go with you,
and that's okay.
Let's get into this drop it and shake it.
You already know. I'm T. You know I get down when the ladies get out. Yeah. Drop it, shake it, twerk it, move that ass, girl. Come on. Drop it, shake it, twerk it, move that ass, girl. Come on. Drop it, shake it, twerk it.
What you flipping over there, T?
Drop it, shake it, twerk it, move that ass, girl.
I have a margarita.
Drop it, shake it. Come on. Drop it, shake it.
I got peach wine. I had a margarita last time, and y'all was looking at me like I was drunk.
Yeah, I love this song.
I do too.
Professional, how she shake that ass, damn, she a fool with it. Let her right at the fool with it, going back, bust the groove on it. She can left and right cheek, up and down, man, she doing this.
See, I like when they make the booty music. I'll be like, yeah.
I like booty music. I really do.
I hit you on the low, I love you up on the low, fuck you on the low. The head game good on the low. I thought I'd let you know it ain't tricking if you got it so fuck it. I'ma go and blow you better for a real ass nigga. And for me, she going, fuck it, girl, go and get your money, better pay for it. Bust that ass right for a king, let me pay for it. Better have that ass looking right.
He said he want to pay for it.
Hey,
That's prostitution.
Money, cause I had to shake it. Tell me what you like, girl. Daddy gon' get it, and I'ma do you right, girl. Fuck with me, that kitty, and let me see you. Drop it, shake it, twerk it, move that ass, girl. Come on, drop it, shake it, twerk it, move that ass, girl.
Hey, hey.
Drop it, shake it, twerk it, move that ass, girl. Drop it, shake it, twerk it, move that ass, girl. Let me see you. Drop it, shake it, go ahead, drop it, shake it. Come on, drop it, shake it, go ahead, drop it, shake it. Go ahead, drop it, shake it, twerk it, move that ass, girl. Drop it, shake it, twerk it, move that ass, girl. I get a round of applause, in that ass when I dog. Nigga, understand that I'm the realest nigga.
You know, we had to shake it real quick. I felt like it was only appropriate. All right. Are we ready for the lavish look of the night?
absolutely. What you got?
T, you know, I've been real relaxed about letting them know that all the sunglasses is 25% off. Do I look fly?
Yeah, them the ones I had on for a brief moment the last time it was sunny outside.
These are the Diva Blue. So I think you have the original Divas that are black, but I also have them in blue.
I got those. And I got the black ones.
T has so many of them. Now, I'll say this. I have two brand ambassadors. T's been the one that's been, putting it out there, but I think I got room for one more ambassador, T.
What you got room? I think so. I think it'll be a good look. I wish that I had like more sun. Like it's gonna be so much better when I get to Georgia and it's a lot more sun. So I have to wear my glasses all the time. So no matter what, all they see is lavish look.
We'll be shipping those to you right away. I'll be there during the off season. But no, y'all get into it with these Diva Blues, okay? Diva Blue.
Cute.
This is one of my favorite frames. When I had the first Divas, those had a brown hue. I was so happy about it. So happy about it. So make sure that you all do that. Use promo code 2021 for 25% off. Okay. I'll be getting back into it. Y'all, I was still in vacation mode.
Period.
I was having me a good time, T.
Me too.
I really enjoyed not having to prepare anything. I love y'all and I love doing the show. I love our topics and everything, our special guests, everything. But I needed that time for me. It was my turn.
Right. It happens.
It was my turn. So our topic of the night. Are you ready?
Yeah. Are you ready?
What are your New Year's resolutions? First off, drop those businesses. Let me tell you guys every week.
Drop them businesses.
Drop your businesses tonight. We're here to promote you. For real. It's lit. My resolution, of course, I shared a little bit of it with you all earlier, was to make sure that I am to pace myself this year. I would like to pace myself. I have a tendency, whenever I talk to people that I haven't talked to for a while, the first thing that they say to me, T, is, "Oh my goodness, to see you so much. You're doing so many different things." And I'm just like this, barely. That was the energy for the last couple of years. I'm learning. I'm starting to be able to better scale my business and what I need to do and how I can draw on things and just doing things a little bit better so that I'm not running myself into the ground. Like I haven't been able to have my vacation, so I feel some type of way about it because that'd be my escape. But there was no escape last year. It was just grind and do whatever. So I'm trying to scale things a little bit back, but still take it to the next level. That's the resolution. And of course, always, drop some weight and stuff. See, you've been doing a great job in that department, bitch. You've been doing great.
Thank you, girl. It has not been the easiest journey, but it has happened.
I'm proud of you. I'm so
I
proud of you.
feel like I was aligned and that the universe was just like, oh, okay, you say you want to do it, no problem. I'm going to make sure Popeyes never had a chicken sandwich when you get in line. I'm going to make sure you can't never get your heralds right. I'm going to make sure like all that was happening.
Y'all put this shit in mild sauce and in all hot sauce. What am I doing?
Right. No, that literally happened to me before.
They dropped the whole meal in hot sauces.
The whole meal was extra hot sauce, and I'm allergic to hot sauce. And I smelled it and knew. You know what? I didn't even go back. I gave it to a homeless person because that's kind of something I do. I gave it to a homeless person. I told them that it had a lot of hot sauce on it. They was excited about it, and I came home and made me a salad.
See, that's devastating. Well,
I'm not gonna lie, I cried in the car, because I was like, "Oh, this is my cheat day. I'm gonna have me a 6-piece with salt, pepper, and extra mild sauce on the fries and on the chicken. But I'm gonna only get a 4-piece. I ain't gonna get no 6-piece because them 2 extra wings just be a little bit too much."
Needed the kids meal. The kids meal is 3 of them.
I know. I be getting them for nugget and it don't be enough, so that's why I said I'm gonna get 4.
What was your resolution for the year?
Well, I said that I was going to manifest more, write things down more, and follow through. I have so many ideas all the time, and then one thing happens and it completely derails the whole operation and it's over with. And I know that about myself and I accept that about myself. So in accepting that, I move towards my goals in a pace that works best for me to make sure that I get them done. So far, it's been okay. Not too bad. I've been doing better. So
I'm happy for you. And this is the thing. I love the turn of the year. A lot of people be like, if y'all still doing the same shit, it's just like, you know what? Allow us a chance to renew ourselves, to be rejuvenated in our spirit, to start over, for things to just be fresh. It's okay for things to turn over and to be fresh. I wanted to bring it up as far as in my hated it, but I saw so many negative things. Like y'all mad at the families that was dressing up in their flannels. And why are y'all so mad at people being happy and content?
Isn't that lonely and unhappy?
Isn't that what we're all searching for, T? Be it single or not, whatever the hell you are. It's like people are so mad. And I'm like, you know what? Go get some happiness. Go do something.
Because I ain't gonna lie, when I get my man, we gonna wear matching pajamas and take pictures. And he gonna be so dope. He gonna let me take them weird old school 80s kind of pictures where we look absolutely
Where's the wicker chair?
With the windbreakers. The wind wouldn't stand a chance against us. So that's how many windbreakers is gonna be in the picture. You hear me?
Girl, you know what? So Anthony, we made a compromise, talk about meeting each other halfway. So he didn't want to do no cheesy outfits. He said he would do it once we start having children. I was like, you know what? That's a fair compromise. I'm okay with that.
That is actually a fair compromise. Because then y'all could just go buy the t-shirts that's all the same color, them ghetto ass t-shirts. Girl, that's all the same colors with the jeans and the gym shoes. That'd be cute. I could see that for you.
Yeah.
And then look, and then this be you on Anthony's shoulder. You here with yours.
It's
Oh, I got a vision. Girl, you should do it and get you one where you lay like this on the mirror.
girl, you better get your 99 in the 2000 ass. I'm gonna remove this broadcast. Bye.
It's dead, girl. It's dead.
No, you know, my whole thing is I'm here for all the cheesy bitches. I was here for all of that. I'm here for family. I'm here for the kids. First off, Nugget, I was like, I'm like, Nugget, you better have this shit coming out like it's coming from the North Pole. You better do it.
She is a mess. Okay, she's her whole own personality. She need her own little show.
Yes, I no, I'm here for it too. You know what? This new year, while it's seeming like it's gonna be damn 2020 2.0, we gonna still continue to remain, because I tell you what, we have been kept, we have been safe. Even some of my friends and family that I know that even caught the virus and everything, they're still here with us. We're very thankful, to the people that have passed on. Oh my God, we mourn with you all and your families. You know what I'm saying? Like this is real stuff that happened, this year. So whatever it is that you're working on and that you're excited about, just remind yourself that every day that you can get up and you in your right mind and you are in your good health, that you can always turn a new leaf. Don't get down on yourself. That's the biggest thing with New Year's resolutions. Gym fanatics, they get mad at people. They're like, oh, they ass coming to the gym. They'll be gone by February. Let them try.
Because who cares?
There may be a select few people that will continue on with their journey. It's like, if it can be impactful to somebody in some type of way, even if it's not the masses, even if out of 100 people, only 15 people see some quality of something that's going on, allow them to try without judgment. Because you feel like you've made it and you got these things going on. Don't beat somebody up if they told you that they were starting keto and then the next time you saw them, they had a goddamn burrito. You don't need to be worried about that. That ain't none of your business.
It's really none of your business. It's really not.
See, and you know, because you've been, we've been friends for a little while. What do I tell you? I'm reminding you of what you said to me. I am just here as your friend and as a support system, or whoever I am to you at whatever capacity, that if you tell me a goal that you want to reach, I'll always remind you of that goal. I'm not going to judge you. If you fall off the track, I'm there. I'm going to be that friend or that person in your life that's going to say, hey, you said that this is what you wanted to do and this is when you wanted to do it.
That's true.
What can we do to get you back on track? Don't kick somebody if they get off their New Year resolutions and they've been talking about it and they so excited. Get them back excited. Inspire and uplift them.
Right.
Keep judgments to yourself in 2021. If 2020 didn't teach you nothing else, life is short. You got to watch what you say to people, how you treat people.
You know what? It's crazy that you said that, because I listen to more motivational videos while I'm in the shower in the morning. And this morning, I listened to Les Brown, and he was talking about life is too short to be arguing with people. What are you arguing for? They already made the decision that they're going to make. Okay. Either accept the decision and continue to deal with them, or accept the decision and move forward. What is your purpose in arguing with them? What is your purpose in trying to remind somebody, you said you wanted to lose 15 pounds by such and such, and I see you over there eating Doritos. Okay, and you don't know if that's their cheat time. You don't know what's going on. I know for a fact, and I honestly don't know how it happened so fast, but I did drop a lot of weight. But I never deprived myself. If I had a bad day, you think I wasn't eating me no chocolate to make me feel a little better?
And T always got snacks, y'all, period. She got a whole daughter. So
I got a whole baby. I got snacks.
Women with children have snacks all the time.
I stay with snacks because that's what my baby get in the car and say after school. Mommy, snacks? You got some snacks? A little juice? Little juice? Mommy needs some little juice.
Moms be so lit, G. Moms be so lit.
I do what I want to, and I thank God that nobody in my life was just like super hard and heavy on me and stuff. Everybody was just like, you just look like a different person. That's all they say is you just look different.
I tell you, I'll be like, you look good. I slap T's ass, so I'll be like,
Girl, look, you know I like a little ass slap every now and again. Sometimes you gotta get the other side to make it even, baby.
you know, look, MzMetchi, everybody that know me, y'all can see me live, probably up close. I've had a little bit of a midsection, but T will always let me know, bitch, I see you. I'm like, bitch, I see you.
But as I should, because I'm your friend. I can't benefit you financially. You know what I'm saying? I can benefit you emotionally
and mentally,
socially, and mentally. Those are the ways that I can be. I'm not your rich friend. You see what I'm saying? I ain't the homegirl with the mansion and whatnot. Let's Loud is 100% a move. You definitely should listen to him in the morning, G, because he funny as hell too.
And for anybody that's listening, sorry y'all, that because we were pirates in our old life, so we're back. But no, I think that that's great. So this is the thing. T and I shared our New Year's resolutions. If you happen to tune into this, after our broadcast has concluded, please make sure that you drop yours. Again, I want to see you in 2022, and I want to know how are things going. And guess what? Just like how we said earlier, even if you didn't 1,000% reach that goal, we are here to help, and we want to do what we can to keep you accountable for what it is that you want to do. That's what we're here to uplift each other and encourage each other in this season, because there's a lot of stuff going on. You go turn on CNN right now.
Ooh, child.
Foolish.
Everything is foolish, and it's so unfortunate. It's so unfortunate.
It's great. If you haven't already, make sure that you follow the Blueprint Media Company on Facebook and on Instagram and Twitter at the BP Media Co. I think what we have tonight for our quote of the night will be very beneficial as we close out on our first show in 2021. It's lit. Okay. I saw this one and I liked it, and I felt like it was only appropriate. A new year is like a blank book. It has 12 chapters and 365 pages, and you are the author. My wish for you is that this year you write the most beautiful story possible for yourself. Happy New Year. And that was from the Proud Happy Mama page. So shout out to the Proud Happy Mamas out there, including you, T. You a Proud Happy Mama, ma'am. Absolutely. Thank you so much to our sponsors. We can't get out of here without thanking them. Make sure that if you haven't already, you're following Tax Strategy, the Slipout App, Fiya, Lavish Looks by MzMetchi, Black Dollar Days, and BlueJae. All of them have things that are going on right now that you need to get in tune with. Black Excellence Collection. Black Dollar Days is launching next Monday. I want you all to have registered your businesses before we meet again. Okay, this is very important. A lot of got some heavy hitters that tune in with us that have businesses that deserve to be a part of this initiative. Okay, so make sure that you all go and follow. Everything will be hyperlinked after we conclude tonight's show. Someone commented something. What is this? Jazzy Lynn said that America is the real ghetto.
It is. It's so ghetto here. It's so ghetto.
Facts. So, T, let them know where they can find you.
I'm Tia Chanel. You can find me on Facebook at Tia Chanel. You can also follow the business page at T with Tia Chanel. I'm also on Instagram at Tia Chanel. You'll find me on both, all on that. Both of my business page and my personal page, you will definitely find me there. I'm T with the T on Twitter, and I've been lit lately on Twitter. Just saying.
You better all year, period, because it's been lit. So y'all need to go over there.
I'm just telling you, go ahead and make sure you follow me on Twitter, T with the T. I'm out here taking pictures and whatnot, being cute and everything. Also, follow the blog, TiaChanelSpeaks.wordpress.com. I've been doing some reviews and stuff. So if you are an artist and you like an honest review on your music, or if you have a product and you like an honest review and write up on whatever your product is, hit me up. I do it timely, and I live where the money resides. So it costs a couple dollars, but we'll work on it. I got you.
It's lit. It's lit. So y'all make sure that y'all follow Miss T and Chanel. Y'all know me. It's your girl, MzMetchi. You can follow me on all platforms at MzMetchi, MzMetchi. I know you see it. That all merged together, but that's okay. You already know. And make sure you follow the Blueprint Media Company on Facebook, and then follow us at the BP Media Co. on Instagram and Twitter. Okay. Visit MzMetchi.com or the Blueprint Media Co. Okay.
Right.
One more time, the BP Media Co. Make sure that you follow that, and then if you go on the site, we've got advertising services available. And if you're needing some help, some coaching, or anything with your business, I am here to assist you. Okay. Thank you again to our amazing sponsors, and shout out to Susan Curry and Jasmine Wright, our special guests for tonight. We thank you so much for joining us. So make sure that you are going to follow them. And one last shout out to our business of the week, RWISE Design. Okay. Go get your body, yada, 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 work. Get it together. Okay. So we'll see you all next week. Next week is lit. T, we have a big announcement coming up with our friends at Fluent Radio. Coming up later on this month. This is absolutely lit. So you all make sure that y'all stay in tune with me and Miss T and Chanel, honey. Lit.
Don't miss it.
We'll see you guys next time. Bye.
Bye.